Good morning, this is Charlie Stocker with Hey Garden Guy, Charlie Stocker, Facebook, YouTube, HeyGardenGuy.com on our website where you can ask questions. We will in turn answer them. We'll both learn in the process. When we just started this about 2.5 months ago, I did some short videos, and I try and keep them around 3 minutes to 3.5 minutes. Nobody wants to watch them any longer than that. I did one on tomato plants, but it was just a short 3-minute deal, and I promised that from that, and now is the time for planting tomatoes, I would do just a little bit more enlarged take on tomato plants. So I'm going to repeat a couple things that I said, but then I'm going to expound on that as well. More people plant tomato plants in their vegetable garden, or in their container garden, or in their raised bed garden, or in their straw bale garden than any other plant. We know that for a fact. So making decisions on the type of tomato, the location, the soil, etc. is the kind of thing we're going to be looking at. And the first question you need to look at when you decide that you want to plant tomatoes is, do you want a determinate tomato or an indeterminate tomato? You say, Charlie, what the heck is that? I've never heard of that. Well, a determinate tomato are those tomatoes that you can plant in containers, or you don't have to plant them in containers. You can plant them in the ground or in raised beds, whatever. But the point is, they get to a determined size, normally around 3.5 to 4 foot. They set their fruit all at the same time and produce their fruit all at the same time, and then they're done. A good example of a determinate tomato would be a marglobe, okay? And you can plant them in containers and they do great. Now, an indeterminate tomato is what most people use, and that would be the ones that get up to anywhere from 6 to 9 foot. They've got to be staked or they've got to be caged, and they will start producing tomatoes. You generally get your first ones around the 4th of July, and then they'll end up producing all the way to the killing frost. So you have to decide where you can plant your tomato as to whether it's going to be a determinate or an indeterminate, but those are the two qualifications for the types of tomatoes in answering that question that you want to look to. The next video we're going to look at is, do you go heirloom? Do you go hybrid? What types of tomato plants are available for me, and why would I want to use them? This is Charlie Stocker with Hey Garden Guy, Charlie Stocker, Facebook, YouTube, answering your questions one at a time.